Maestro is a new movie directed and starring Bradley Cooper. Cooper. Also stars Carey Mulligan, Sarah Silverman's in this. It is a movie based on a very much real character, based on the the composer known as, why am I reading about his name? Leonard Bernstein. Leonard Bernstein? I think that's how you say it. Leonard Bernstein. So it's based on his life. It's a biopic, I guess, of sorts. And this is a movie that has gotten quite a few Oscar noms. Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Picture. I want to say costume or hair and makeup. Whole bunch of them. I want to say 7, something like that. So yeah, a lot of Oscar nominations for this movie. And I was very excited to see this one. I loved Bradley Cooper as A Star is Born. It was one of my favorite movies of 2018. And I like Bradley Cooper just as an actor. And from every interview I've watched with him about A Star is Born and about Maestro, he just seems to be very committed and very much just wants to do the best and be the best that he can be. And I really like that about him. And with this movie, I thought A Star is Born was beautiful. This movie is even more beautiful than A Star is Born was, as far as, a technical directing standpoint. Part of this movie is in black and white. Aspect ratios change with this one. There is purpose to those reasons, I personally feel. I know not everyone in the world necessarily feels that way, but I personally feel there are purpose to why things are changing aspect ratios, why things are in color, why things are in black and white. And this is just a very interesting and beautiful story. Leonard Bernstein was a man who, no one really knew if he was gay, bisexual, or what, but he very much did have many different affairs with both men and women. And his wife very much knew this going into their marriage. She knew that he had relations with men. She knew that he had relations with other women as well. So she very much was aware of this. And they were still married for a very long time. They had 3 kids, I think it was. And I mean, as far as what their kids have said, as far as what everyone who knew them, they lived very happy lives, and they did indeed love each other, even though it wasn't the typical kind of romance that we typically know of, that most people have. By the way, Chester chewing on a bone. Yeah, chewing on his toys. He's a dork. So yeah, it is a very beautiful story. It's almost more of a friendship than it is a romantic ship. And it is beautiful. It really is. It is a beautiful story. The acting in this is absolutely outstanding. The best actor, best actress, absolutely deservedly so. Hair and makeup is phenomenal. You forget that Bradley Cooper is the one on screen. His makeup is so wonderfully done. He really does look like he's a 90-year-old man. He looks much older than what he actually is, and it looks great. The music in this is absolutely great. They use actual Leonard Bernstein's scores for movies and such like that. Bradley Cooper spent so much time learning to be a conductor for this, actually learning everything about conducting. It's amazing the amount of work Bradley Cooper put into this movie, I will say that. As far as negatives go, a lot happens. Now, it is essentially his whole life, and there's a lot that just kind of happens, and it's like, whoa, okay. I guess 10 years just passed. So there is a lot that happens. I will say that. I do also feel like there are certain things that are formulaic about this, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that do something very different about it. And I did appreciate that. It kind of reminded me actually a little bit of A Star is Born in the sense that we have seen A Star is Born before, but there are different things done with A Star is Born. You know, Bradley Cooper brought it to more modern times, and, you know, really had something to say about, you know, essentially, you know, the culture of Hollywood and such like that. So he does something similar with the biopic in this sense as well. What else can I say about this one? There is just some things as well that just feel like we're going through. It's because of how much is going on that we just don't get enough of certain things, and you're questioning certain things. But it's not. It's still done quite well. I don't have very much bad to say about this movie. I also don't find myself wanting to rewatch this one as much. You know, I just don't think that I want to go back and relive this one the way I do A Star is Born. I watched the movie quite a bit. I love that movie. Actually, I don't think I've watched it in like a year, actually. I should probably watch that again. I've watched that movie a lot, though. So yeah, this one's not rewatchable for me. That's the thing about it. It's also a Netflix movie that doesn't help. So yeah, all in all, it was a beautiful movie to see on the big screen. I'm so glad I went and saw it in the theater. I'm glad I didn't watch it on Netflix. It is beautifully done. It is a beautiful story, and a true one at that. For the most part, it sounds like things were pretty factual with this. Certain things they left out, probably because of time, and, you know, I don't want to say controversy per se, but like just certain things. And there are definitely things that could have been more cliche in this. You know, there could have been very much big things like, haha, the song, you know, the score for West Side Story. And it doesn't do that. It mentions West Side Story a couple times, but it doesn't ever like show him going, okay, I'm going to sit down at the piano and write West Side Story music. So I liked that about this movie as well. It didn't feel the need to do what Bohemian Rhapsody did, for example, where it was like, I'm hanging out with my kitty cats and I'm going boom, 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 boom. It's like, come on. It doesn't do that. It really doesn't. But yeah, all in all, this is a really good movie. Feels a little rushed at times. Certain sections just feel like they need a little more time. But all in all, I really did enjoy this one, even though I don't ever want to watch it again per se, or at least watch it again anytime soon. But it is a very beautiful movie, and I really did enjoy it. I'm going to go 8 out of 10 on this one. I really liked it. Not better than Star is Born, in my opinion. But it's still a really solid movie, and I really did enjoy it. So yeah, guys, did you like Maestro? You tell me what you think. I hope you all have a great night. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you didn't watch my other videos or if you didn't watch, I don't know what video is coming out first here, but I am moving. This is the last set of videos. I'm making like 5 videos tonight. The last set of videos that you will see in this apartment. I will have a ranking of best pictures probably sometime this week. That'll probably be the first video that you see from my new apartment. And then after that, you're also going to still see some videos from this apartment because I'm trying to get everything done before the Oscars, and that's a nightmare. So you guys, I hope you have yourself a great night. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. We'll see ya next time.